I'm Laura Gilmore, and welcome to the Wild Muskoka Kitchen, where we take sustainably harvested plants and use them to make a variety of culinary and drink products so you can get the flavors of the forest in your home cooking. Today we're going to be making a pine, pepper, and Parmesan salad dressing using our white pine infused vinegar. To get this white pine infused vinegar, go to wildmuskoka.com or visit us at one of our in-person events. Today's recipe features our white pine infused vinegar. I really love working with white pine. It's a native tree in eastern North America, and to me, being from the Muskoka area, it's probably one of our most iconic trees of the region. If you think about this region and the landscape, those beautiful silhouettes along the tree line, white pine is definitely one of our most characteristic species. But what people don't realize is that white pine is part of a huge genus of pine species that grow all around the world. And everywhere where pines grow, they are all considered non-toxic and all have edible and medicinal parts. So white pine is probably the pine species that grows in our area that is the most palatable for working with as a wild food. It actually has edible parts. It has edible bark and buds. It does have edible pine nuts, but they're really, really tiny and pretty labor intensive to harvest. So the part of the pine that I work with the most is the leaves. So the needles are the leaves of the plant. And when we harvest white pine, we actually harvest the storm-damaged trees in the wintertime. It's really common that the large pines that grow around our region will drop branches in the wintertime. And so when they drop into the snow, they stay nice and clean. And it's actually a harvest that we can do in the wintertime at a time of year when there aren't a lot of other things that can be harvested. These trees are also really important habitat for insects and birds. And so I actually prefer to harvest pine in the wintertime because I'm less likely to damage or disrupt any other living creature's life cycle, where at different times of the year, you might actually be impacting if you accidentally harvested a branch that had a bird nest on it, or just different insects laying eggs and different things on them. So harvested in the wintertime is my favorite time to get white pine. One of the properties that pine is most known for is being high in vitamin C. And vitamin C, being a vitamin, is really well extracted in apple cider vinegar. So this infused vinegar is just 2 ingredients. It's the fresh harvested white pine that we chop up, we fill big jars, and then it's just topped with this good organic apple cider vinegar. We let it sit for a month, strain it out, and then with the end product is basically the flavor and the vitamin C content and the good medicinal value of the white pine now preserved in the apple cider vinegar. And so by using infused vinegars in your salad dressings, drizzled in your marinades, drizzled on steamed or grilled veggies, you can impart different unique flavors from wild plants, also in a base of apple cider vinegar, which we know is so healthful for our digestion. So now we're ready to make our recipe. So let's put together our Parmesan, pepper, and pine salad dressing. Grab yourself a bowl. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 2 tablespoons of our white pine infused apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons mayonnaise. You can also use an unsweetened yogurt, adds a little something creamy, and 1 tablespoon fine grated Parmesan cheese, and 1/8 of a teaspoon fresh ground pepper. I just do this to eye. And then we're gonna give that a good whisk. Once everything is well incorporated, we'll set this aside and put together our salad. And today's salad is just going to be a simple green salad. So some good leafy greens. If it's in the summertime, it could be fresh from your garden. Got some nice radicchio for a little bitterness and beautiful color, chopped tomato, chopped cucumber, and a handful of parsley. And then we're ready to add our salad dressing. Garnish with a little coarse grated Parmesan. A little extra cheese doesn't hurt. And there we go, our wonderful Parmesan pine and pepper salad. I hope you've enjoyed today's recipe. You can get our white pine infused vinegar as well as a wide range of other wild food products on our website at wildmuskoka.com. If you've enjoyed this recipe and are looking for more wild food inspiration, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Bon appetit! The aromatic qualities of the pine are really nicely balanced by the saltiness in the Parmesan cheese. It's a good combination. Pine is so underrated as a seasoning. Enjoy the recipe.